No, see, Sad's already head mod. He has a hammer. There can't be 2 head mods. Welcome in, everyone. How you doing tonight? We're starting some Disco Elysium. I honestly don't remember where we left off. Oh, we're going to go talk to the union guy. Right, that's where we left off.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside.
Between you and Sad, I'm pretty sure you're more ban-happy, Chio. I mean, you know...
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Brown folders for free.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages.
I don't think Sad's falsely banned anybody on this stream. Also, you know, he has a clean plate over here. Volition. You know what? Let's roll.
Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing.
Can't believe it.
Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
If I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all the shapes start melting into each other.
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there?
Yes.
Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not investigating an accounting mystery.
The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Man, it feels like Harry over here is like more glasses. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We gotta check out the shades. -1 drama. -1 authority. Honestly, I like the minus authority glasses more. Drama just hits you with silly shit, and it's great.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
If only they could have some change, man. Alright. Ooh, bottles. Yoink. Free trash for me. Numerous empty bottles. Yes, I would like some. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Did I do this?
Yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
This is really sad. I must have been miserable.
This scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Alright. We do have a level to put up. What was that Oh, it was Volition. Yeah, whatever.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
So this is where René works. I'm gonna have a look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the Rene looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm gonna ask them about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Deep breath. Am I sniffing the chair? What the fuck?
Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate.
All right.
The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
What are the side effects?
Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, Prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to la opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
You know, I don't think these pills are worth it.
Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else.
You know, disco mirror balls,
The
let's
imagined
go.
dazzle of light overwhelms any list of potential side effects. Any negative thoughts are drowned out by the fantastic blast of disco. You take the painkillers. They are yours now.
I'm not gonna use them.
You stand
But they're
and
free.
exit the booth.
They're free, chat. I can't just let them go. So the courts ordered a bunch of things. I wonder if this is them dodging responsibility and they dumped the company off on somebody else. Because pretty much, according to the court order, Crafton was supposed to let the devs do their thing unimpeded and pay them their fucking bonus. Hey Thermo, welcome in. And they gave them extended deadlines for the bonuses. So, like, the devs were getting a pretty clean cut because of how horribly they were fucked over. This is an interesting little area. What's this button do?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. Marche. On. Arrête. Off.
Let's not let's not drop. Actually, wait, hold on. The thing's right here. Wait a minute. Now let's do it.
A rusting marsh. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Huh. I did it correctly. I was expecting more chaos, I'll be honest. Thermo, run. Shio keeps trying to turn other people to vampires and moves the server. I'm stocking up on garlic bread to help not do that.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Yeah. We did it, chat. We moved the crane, whatever that did for us. Ooh, money. Industrial writing. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Volsum. I see.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container. Yeah, it's special because I moved it. Welcome, crazy.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
No, it's totally different. I don't want to paint it. I'm just drawn to it.
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
You know, that's a good point. It was hanging from the crane. It was suspended.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to interview the Union boss.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement. No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can convince the door to open.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't
Because
an option.
what wasn't an option?
I'm using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
I can talk the door into opening, chat. Wait a minute. Hold on. What if... I don't actually have a level point. Damn. Whatever, man. Shipyard head's oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Honey. The speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize the yard below. Work to organize in the yard below. Egan, you can read, I promise. Mess of oil and rust come from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. More money. Industrial sized thermo. Smells like burnt coffee. More money. I can afford to sleep in the hotel tonight. Nice. The banner sags under the weight of rain, snow, and some shit.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Alright.
The accent is so
I'll
thick,
hydrate.
it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't even notice you.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
What'd I do?
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
Shadow passes over his face. What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Doesn't seem to be waiting for you to
Just
answer.
some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi,
Oh,
right?
yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Huh.
Thank you
okay.
for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing to the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Logic, what's going on here? What's the mountains of containers?
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
Yeah, see, I was getting a feeling they were repurposing the containers because they're not happy with Wild Pines. So they're just stealing cargo.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Fair. What's underneath these covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Yeah, no, the Union's stealing cargo.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Hmm. Thank you, Leo. You've been
Oh,
very
no
helpful.
trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
Where is everybody?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential
We're
look.
on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
But you are still working.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer. Oh, you're gonna be so easy to make
Him and his
talk,
boys
aren't you?
stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Really? Did they kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
He probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in their right mind would tell him?
Hmm. Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
His name's Easy Leo. Is it because it's gonna be easy to get information out of him?
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Yeah, Leo, I think you're doing a pretty good job
This
around
place
here.
really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
You didn't think it was possible. This smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinez, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
What's that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
I'm looking for the leader of the dockwork.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where to find
Oh,
them.
Mr. Evra is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Points to the 2 joint containers on your right.
Bye-bye
All right.
now.
His office is in a shipping container. Stairs made of pallets. That's an OSHA violation. That's an OSHA violation. That's an OSHA violation. Wow. You know, man. Taxidermy fish that tells time.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
I think it's kind of walrus
With
like.
great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
You in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a
I
seat.
did not mean to do that.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good. He thinks.
Kitsuragi is gonna make
I'll
you
do
sit in the
my
shit
best.
chair.
Forget
No.
about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Is this the seat I can get a heart attack trying to stand up from? All right.
Excellent,
hold on.
Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Gives you a sly wink. Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair
Yep,
in the
there it
world.
is.
It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's actually comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
But thank you. You know, I'll take the not quite bribe because he hasn't asked for
Don't
anything.
mention it. But also, don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
He's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear.
Wow, I'm just getting
Only
hit left
two
and right today.
words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
Yeah, I'd appreciate any help
Are
can
you all
provide.
right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right.
You'd think so.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a
Yeah,
feeling
'cause some woman
everything's
bought it.
going to be
Probably
all
one
right.
of your people.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Wow. My composure is gonna fail because I am at a -3. Don't panic.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
No.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Keep sliding down the chair like a cello shot.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
I'm told the union is involved in local drug
What?
trading.
Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
No, see, I am
You've hurt
serious.
me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
I've just finished investigating local drug trade.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
Actually, Revachol doesn't have a mayor. He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small nuisance to him. Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna be helpful. Are you gonna ask me how I got
Harry,
in?
honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
You know, my body's probably gonna break down any moment now.
Rubbish, Harry. Rubbish. I mean, look at you. For your age, you are obviously in peak physical condition. A real silverback. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
So why are you calling me?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
That's really my
God,
name.
so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory's fine. I'm just asking.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently, my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Drama. All right, no, let's go.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
All right, let's call him out on it.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man, so...
That means he doesn't really know anything about you. A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says this is my
Yes,
name.
that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
I'm pretty sure I have a completely different name written in my ledger I carry around. Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that.
Good article, look at them.
It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Rip. The gun might have been bought from Herrick Roy's pawn shop. Have your man factor that in?
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax.
I wonder if it wasn't one of his
I have
people who
great
picked up the
guys
gun.
on this. You
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
I will not be blackmailed to this gun business.
Harry, I was only
That's why you're
be
trying to find the
tactful.
gun.
A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
What am I gonna do? Find the woman who bought the gun? Like,
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I
The
would love to
vampires
help,
trying into your
like I'm
house,
helping
watch
you
it.
with your lost gun.
You know.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a
But
but.
there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
What are these answers? Nah. Hey Kim, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch liar, pretend to play into his hand, then should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Whose
Oh,
door
no
is
one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a
A
weasel?
loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
Is it the person who talked
Just
to me?
go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I bet you don't even know about that.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Alright, alright.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I see. You want to scare him. And by that, you mean the moment I open the door, Titus and his boys can rush in and deal with him, right? That was Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
He keeps talking. What happened to the previous negotiator?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
You made concessions for the company in the previous negotiations. Why would you let him go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry! I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Joyce says the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
Yeah, he's an
Oh,
issue.
did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Sounds like you quickly, you've prevented her from entering the building and very quickly ended that vote.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any of this.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Your heart probably don't got much longer to go,
If
dude.
it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
Joyce seems to think the union's lowballing her.
Yes, yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Yeah, no, he's fucking with me. Why haven't you let her in to see?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
No, see, because if a bad negotiator comes along, you're gonna throw them off the stack of shipping containers to their death. See, I know better. Or you're gonna lynch them in the back on the tree again.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she
Hydrate,
is
alright.
doing,
Hey, Gareth.
but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this
He's
is
so
secret.
full of shit.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
What's in that container?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
Yeah, you're gonna try to ban the garlic? It's a little too late, Chia. I'm already making the garlic bread as we speak.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Alright, I'm gonna leave now.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
You know, I was wondering how this was
Here,
gonna out.
you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Giant novelty shack. Below the number, a careful hand has written the words Constable's check. Or Constable's rent, all of it. This fucker.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Yeah, Leo, do you have anything
No
else to
trouble
say?
at all, mister.
No. Alright. Whale, Fjord, and Arden. Huh. That's a weird coincidence.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
There's totally something in that container. I wonder if it's the missing person we're looking for. Hey Mochi, welcome.
Last we saw, your race was being superseded by the Seminese.
Yo, sure, whatever, man. Cooperate. Come on.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simenon Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with
You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically.
Wouldn't that mean I have to become a supremacist myself? Huh?
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
What? Whatever. You know what, man? Stop being assholes to your fellow dog
The
worker.
man looks at you, silent and unmoving. His eyes burrow into the remnants of your soul.
You are not Santiago. Santiago is not you. Even the phrenically impaired can see this.
You know anything about this mug? This is gonna get my ass beat. No. Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
You know what? What have you got against me?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful.
Is this the woman that was assaulted?
Find out for yourself. Endomorphic blub.
Interesting.
What are those tattoos supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards the lorryman down the street.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You know, man, I think you got a few screws loose.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
See, Shia, that would require me to launch Minecraft. Are you sure? I mean, that jaw is clearly,
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
Man, there's some weird shit going on here. Welcome in for the 20 stream streak, Garrett. This game's going weird places. I did not mean to press that button. Why would I conceptualize this other than I have the button? Shio, you must understand, my death's a trial and error. Hey Skip, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it, man. How you doing tonight? Also, you don't have to. It's look, Shio, you do this weird vampire resurrecting shit. It's fine. I'll show you true death eventually. You'll understand.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Yeah, let's hear what he has to say.
Do you?
This is for the thing.
What thing? We already got in the harbor. You just want to hear about races, don't you?
No.
You are obviously a liberal, Sayolite. A polyculturalist.
Yeah, they're
I
talking
can
about
see
new
it
server.
from your love of
Chio's doing vampire
ecotechnology
shenanigans.
and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races, Tibet, the servile races, and the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
What is this weird advanced race theory? What the fuck?
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
It sounds like you're just an advanced racist to me, but alright.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Who exactly are these people you're talking
You
about?
know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun.
Moon is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant.
I see. What about the wooden
In
claws?
some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels have also been seen on hats.
I see.
The
I
Maun
see.
are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Alright, so
The
what else do you have to
Vespertines
say?
and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist.
I'm doing okay.
But they have a glandular problem.
This is some weird, like, tribal shit. This screams wherever he's come from, this is the shit that cycles around them. Talking about other people. He's a bionicle. You know.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
Oh shit, there was a hype train. Hey. Skip, no. Skip, no, you let the vampire in. People need to stop doing this. They're gonna learn their lesson eventually. Damn.
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
Hey, Skip, I have tons of garlic bread. It goes great with pasta. You know, man.
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago, the Simonese inhabit the southern islands. I am Simonese from the stock of Ulmruir on Ile de Fantôme.
Alright, so what's the difference between these
The
people?
Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their
I've heard
slender
Pekingese ones.
skulls.
Not in this context, but you know.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Nature was not capable of more.
Nature was not okay. Inland Empire. All
Type
right.
B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
The Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description.
You know.
Yes, to an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you
I've
will
never heard
see
somebody called a ham sandwich before.
They are of an indistinct
honest.
color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, muddy, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco, and for eating potato.
For eating potato. Yeah.
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
No, that's a good point. Wouldn't you like ethnostates? Like, what? Your whole, like, theory here is kind of hinging on itself.
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla.
You know, that sounds great and all, but you're speaking as if these people of yours should already be ruling everything. I mean,
Its leaders will be the genetic epitome of the Simenese and Areopagite stock, elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demos.
and who are these other people?
The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the Racial Cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000
Wait, no, is his whole theory based on racial purity? Oh, this gets weird. This
Is it
is real
82,000
weird.
years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that seems a little off.
Yeah, does he even know what the fuck he's saying? So wait. According to him and his own theories, the great races he's talking about are all pure, but the other race they don't like is inbred and lactose intolerant. All right, man. You know, your recorded history is a little off, man.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, naive chess.
You know, let's put political thoughts aside. Let's hear his thoughts on the revolution.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad in Zara's ridden potato carts. It is
Potato
literally
carts.
an illness, A prion
Props to this
disease that
voice
leaves
actor.
the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
Man, you just really don't like potatoes. And probably don't like redheaded people either.
Enough of type mediocrity.
Now we're going to talk about this last one. It's literally just going to be redheads, isn't it?
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
No. See, I want to hear where you're going with this. Come on, you can dig your whole deep.
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring.
Are you saying your superior 70s man can't get other praise? You know!
The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi
But
music
the writer
to vent
really
their
had to go all
impotent
in on
despair.
this, didn't they? Man.
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
You know, maybe I've misunderstood something, but aren't humans too similar to produce generically sterile offspring? You're describing your own race mixing with another race like creating a donkey. You know,
You
I think you
are
have a
right.
problem there.
You have misunderstood. You lack basic phylogenetic education.
Alright. You know, anything else to
Then
say?
there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino
Okay.
Koiki Chimera?
Okay.
It is not an aesthetic site.
So, what we have is he has classified his race as the top of the food chain, the tip of the pyramid, and then all the other races under it. But even further under that is anyone his race is mixed with. He is dunking on his own. Now, why does this mirror modern day racism so well? Man. No, let's
The
let him keep talking.
Koiko,
Hold on.
as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Seminese with the Koiko to produce a super worker
But no.
of
See,
Seminese
they're
strength
scientists.
and grad
Scientists did
servility.
this, not his own race potentially having romantic feelings for another human being. No. It's scientists who did it. Of course.
This
of course.
will never happen. The Seminese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Seminese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman or Koika.
Okay, and all of his racial theory aside, his little groupies he's surrounded by, who keep chiming in now and then to say something sexual about him, isn't he invalidating his own racial science bullshit by banging his groupies? Or is it only invalidated if he gets them pregnant? Also, welcome into the follow. This is an awkward time to be here. we're learning about Disco Elysium's racial politics according to this guy.
But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
You know what? Do I understand advanced racial theory now? Dude, am I in the club?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
You know, on second thought, I don't have time for this shit, man.
Lost.
I just don't.
Buckled away at the last gate. This is why your haplogroup will never rise from the ashes. Now, I need to luxuriate in the private company of my babe. Leave. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
See,
Your
the entire reason I talked to you is I thought you were the person the union boss was telling me to talk to. I thought you had something to say about all this before I get to the other random task I'm being told to do, but clearly you're not the person I thought you were. Are you the person I need to talk to?
So, how'd you like our harbor?
are. Okay.
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
It was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right, you talk to the boss eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
You know, just to address that prior point, the writers have done a really nice job of portraying how silly and stupid, like, racist ideology is. Because all of that summed up to I'm the best ever because I said so. All of that. Evart said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Something about a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
Taps on the side of the nose and gives you a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Yes. Of course. What even are some of these responses? You know what? I'm not really doing this for political
Oh,
reasons,
so the
man.
none of the above type, are you? I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Think, what you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off
None
into
of
the
this
distance.
mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
I see.
Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Yeah, Inland Empire, you have something to say about it. Kuno told me you're supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know?
Yeah, you guys want to sell the armor.
So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
Man, those kids are fucking trouble. So Kuno used us to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He's so unbothered. Or what did you learn?
I
anything?
learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
Sort of technical
I did
stuff.
some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't wearing the leggings. I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all of
All
them.
of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, but okay. Let's find all of it.
Yeah.
It's implied he finds it unlikely that you will succeed in this.
And Eski's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
Well, thank you
No
for your
problem.
cooperation.
If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Yeah. I don't even need to ask him about his thoughts on who killed him. We know who killed him. The drunk fucker felt up that driver chick, and then the Hardy Boys hung. We know exactly how this went. There are 0 questions to be had here. Though there is certainly the question of what to do about it now that it's happened. There you are. How do I get up there? Hold on. No, I need to go talk to her. How do I get up there? 'Cause I think she's the one who bought my gun. How do I get on the roof? Does her room uniquely have access to the roof?
The door is closed. Still, no. The lieutenant, he doesn't like where this is. This door can only be opened.
Damn. How do I get up to the roof? Is this the door to the roof?
You see ahead the door, the Colbo old co. It leads to a side.
So she's been mysteriously missing since yesterday, and now all of a sudden she's shown up again on the roof that I can't get to. And she hinted earlier that I'm going to need to talk to her.
The rotting man. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone asleep.
Alright. So that's one of the reasons why I want Kitsuragi asleep.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I've talked to Minyana.
So?
He said to thank you.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
He's like, oh, I was expecting a different outcome.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and
Whatever,
Kuno...
kid.
What is this? Trying to be cool with your new asshole? Kuno was just being nice to you. You got fucked bad. Now limp the fuck after this shit. You better have something real interesting to say.
Yeah, real interesting.
Whatever.
Kuno doesn't...
Look, I had every opportunity to punch him, but I wasn't gonna punch the kid. He deserves it, but I'm not gonna do it. Hold on. There is a thought that's only available right
The
here.
sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions, just chips in the sandstone. They look pretty ancient.
Hey Kim, look,
Where?
bullet holes. Someone has been shot.
There? Those are old.
You know, from like the revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
You want to tell me
Not
more about
much.
this?
I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Alright. Is that a level up? That's a level up. It means we can put a point in rhetoric and go try to talk the crane to open again. We'll do that later. We'll do that later. Alright. This door, this one here.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Alright.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver. There might be important information in the apartment. I mean, there might.
Well, clearly we're going in, but I'm gonna save first. Suitcase full of clothes. Interesting. The hidden world of walking sticks. Feel the warmth of the red sun.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What's with it?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
And I don't know what that
It's
means.
an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Yeah, this thing's ancient.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
By old-fashioned, he means very right-wing.
I'm not gonna bow before some flags.
The
Fuck
flag
that.
doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric. with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing.
Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Is this where that mug came from?
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. There's something disdainful in the way the curves and lines of the bodies were drawn. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricature. The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Yeah, this is where the other mug came from. All right. Typical
This
asshole, you
person
know.
is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Way to go, Kim. All right. Yeah, let's compare the
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash, and now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
You know, maybe I should break into apartments more often. Wait, what? Really think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
You could ask Everard who this person is.
Well, they're calling him a weasel. Maybe he's the person who called the cops? No, we've already found out the gardener called the cops. We've already figured that much out. Alright, well, we did his bidding. I'm gonna put a point in rhetoric. I'm gonna see if any of my clues have plus rhetoric. That is -1 rhetoric. That's not what I want. Yeah, I'll wear the fancy shirt. No +1 rhetoric. No. Well, shit. Oh, hold on. Hold on, he's got something to say to me. Have you changed your tune?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
The racist told us where her cabin is. We searched
Still
it.
better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who'd tell on her. But is she in trouble?
This gonna be an investigation.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
I really don't know, man.
Damn. I always warned her to watch herself. Man. Nothing to do now, I guess. Maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plan with those rhymes?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
The correct grammar is Tommy Lahom.
Why Tommy Lahom?
Tommy Lahom was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
I see, I see.
It's more him.
Well, good luck with that, Tommy. You
yeah,
gotta run.
you too. Be safe, detective.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Your friend's in trouble. But your friend was also already causing trouble. Your friend's the one everyone wants to turn into the scapegoat for this. Probably tell her to run, honestly. This isn't gonna get any better. Did I check over here? What's over here? Nothing. Nothing at all. So, you know, open yourself for me.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly. And
Damn.
as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
No, I'll get this container open. You're challenging me. I know you're challenging me. I will get that container. Yeah, let's go talk to the guy. I will be too powerful, but currently that container's too powerful.
Mr.
There is no
Dubois,
box I can't
a
open.
pleasure
right
as
now.
always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Yeah, you made me sit on your shit chair and you talked down to me. Yeah, fuck you, Everett. You open the door.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
So what's happening here is he's giving me somebody he wants to use as a scapegoat for this. This is his scapegoat. The union representative is going to want to throw the lady under the bus. He's going to want to throw the racist under the bus. Now, the mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in all the trash with the hangman's clothes. Probably put there by your union
Racist
boys.
mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me.
Yeah, no.
I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do
Yeah,
best.
no, that was planted
helping
evidence.
people. With a
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for
We
you.
saw what he wanted us to see.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
This weasel may have cleaned up after the
Believe
killings.
me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this, but he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
He imitates bashing something with an imaginary baton. There's more to police work than whacking imaginary baton.
Of course, Harry. I'm not a real police officer. You are.
I heard there was a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to know what you think.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I mean, you should know. You should know his militant buddies are kind of out there hiding, waiting to get revenge. It's not good. This situation's not good.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire? I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
I'm not going to ask him about his rhetorical...
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
They can move... Surely he's not implying his fat ass never gets up. Surely, as many jokes as he's made at his own expense, surely he's not implying instead of getting up out of his chair, they just pick up the container and put him somewhere.
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Yeah, no, that is exactly what he's implying. Man, you're not even that fat. Man.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
I see. I've long since pieced together how this happened.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Sorry, I was reading something moose over. Hydrate? Alright. So the whole neighborhood's in on this.
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
So who did the push?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Yeah, so they're your Hardy Boys.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty.
Yeah,
I'd
they
like
beat
to
our
see the
asses
man
if
who
we
takes
tried to
them
put
in.
cuffs on them. I
Besides,
understand.
I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error, anyway.
How do you know the mercenaries are hired by the shipping company? Because I know they weren't.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO.
They were hired.
It's
Actually,
what
no, they were
do.
hired by. No, it was the shipping company. It wasn't the representative. It was somebody over her head.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
And the name of the company is Crenel this time. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
Remaining mercenaries are organizing a tribunal to take on the Hardys.
Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We Union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject.
Fuck you.
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
Yeah, no, he's happy that they're gonna go out shooting, kill the Hardy boys, and then all of his problems are wiped clean.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
He wants you to do more things for him before.
You mentioned the
Oh,
lawyer
Liz
girl.
is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Alright, tell me about Titus.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members.
Yeah,
Always
this
working
voice
to
actor
advance
does a
their
good
position in the
job.
local socialist
Honestly,
democratic
all of them do.
movement. Core members.
They probably had some really good written directions and like somebody to actually guide them along their lines. Unlike Final Fantasy. You know?
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Yes, and they'll kick my asses if I try to do anything. I
He's
understand.
betting on them being useless to you.
Yeah, because they're not useful to me. I've met with them. Can you get them to cooperate?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
I don't need it. I only needed you to help
Oh,
me.
I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
He keeps trying to bribe me. The first one I accepted. You know, I'll take the first check. I'm not going to be that much deeper in your pocket. The first check was paying for my living situation while I'm dealing with your mess. Everything beyond that's a little too under the desk.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yes, Harry, it's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
This is another correct scheme, isn't it? I'm neither side. I do what my heart tells me to do.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry?
Fuck you.
Does it
Everett.
tell you to forget
You
about
gotta keep
it?
holding that over my
Or
head
do
the
you
entire
think it
time
wants
we
to be
fucking
found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Kim?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
I'm gonna have to kiss his ass so hard to learn. And we know who's behind this killing. We've already pieced this all together. We're gonna keep dancing around it because the character hasn't figured it out.
He's
Man,
saying
fuck.
as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
So what's gonna happen to the current occupants of your,
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Are you 100% sure nobody's gonna end up homeless?
Am I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them.
Bullshit.
We're gonna build a youth centre there. The value of their properties goes up, and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking
No, the
out for
values
these
of their
people,
property goes
not
up
pulling
and they
the
get
rug
kicked
from
out.
under them,
I
Harry.
know how this
I'm
works.
looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbour.
He means it.
You
Alright,
bring
whatever.
joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
Alright, we're
See
done
you
here.
soon,
He's not gonna tell me
Debarger.
anything else.
Just kidding, but not too much.
Yeah. If I want anything out of you, I have to be in your pocket. Fucking. I will get this container open one day. That day might not be today, but it will get done. Eventually. You just have to keep putting points into rhetoric until I win the roll. Actually, that's a good point. Hold on. Any of my clothes taking away from rhetoric? No. I have a hidden +1 rhetoric. Weird. Oh, wait, there's more bottles for me to hold on. Look, I'm cleaning up this town one way or another. It might be me cleaning up booze bottles for money, but it's something, alright? I somehow got turned around. Can I please go down this way? The controls, they reverse. You're gonna hold at a certain angle. It's weird.
The
All
tin
right, let's see how
machine
much money we
sta-
made.
Your bottles clunk into
I
the
made
machine. and
220 off of bottles. Nice.
the tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Damn. What if I put my hand in the machine, though? Have you thought about that, lady? So the shit he wants me to do is... Sorry, chat. Sorry. Yeah. Choose signatures for Evar. Oh no, go back. Choose signatures for Evar. In the fishing village down the coast. Yeah. Fuck. Find all the armor pieces. This might take a long while. Ah, yes. I want to wear all the armor pieces. Ask Renee about the photo. Split a kilo of Kuno. That would be a mistake. I'm not gonna do that. Confront the Hardy Boys. Investigate the apartment 10 for the cleaning lady. Oh, I never reported back to the cleaning lady. Alright, in 4 hours I can report back to check on the guy. Alright, are you ready to talk to me?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why?
Alright, fuck you too, lady.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Hmm. You know, I've talked to Joyce, the merc you hanged. His friends are coming for
Yeah.
you.
By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
They're forming some type of tribunal, and they're actually coming for you.
This is
though.
what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
They have guns. Look, your muscles aren't gonna help you against guns, my man.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us, and Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Alright.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Why do I... Alright.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Oh, this is the skill check I passed. You're the bees, you're the
We're
hornet.
not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
You know, this is bad news. You know, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals with decades of combat experience. They are not a gang or a barmy army.
Yeah, Everett's boys are a little too hard-headed. They don't understand what's
No,
coming.
they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
They have automatic
we
weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
That was an unsure phrasing.
See what? That they don't?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Yeah, it's because you just kind of hung him. You're not going to be able to pull that on 2 more people who aren't actively drunk.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen? What do you
All right,
mean?
whatever, man.
Okay.
You know, I mean, they're gonna wipe you out, Titus. Like, man.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your...
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No, it's not past my bedtime. What?
No wonder you cops get
People
shot
keep
to shit
assuming my
every day.
schedule makes
Can't go to
sense. It
war
doesn't,
with
I
an
assure you.
attitude like that.
Welcome in, Fire. Damn, Skip, I can't believe it. Coming out of nowhere with the gift sub. Appreciate it, man, but you know, you don't have to. I'm just gonna keep going through all of these voice lines.
Incriminating. Now that's a big boy word.
I've spoken with the head of the union.
Evrard? And what
Yeah.
did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him? Because we
Nerds.
did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
But there's a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened.
Fire,
so that
no.
you don't waste any more of your
You
time.
also don't have to, but I appreciate it.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
Murdered him just like that. No
How many
remorse.
people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
You know, there is a distinct difference here. We are some manner of a public official. You are some manner of murderous mob.
But you
know,
see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
all right, who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a hardy boy without arresting all hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Yeah. No, I know what your
A
bullshit's
trick
about.
question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
No, but seriously, who calls shots right now?
Who do you fucking think does?
Point at Elizabeth.
It
I thought
wasn't
she
a
did.
question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius.
They just
That's
outed
why we're
him
called the
so
Hardy
easily.
Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
So all of that was poking to see, all right, so which one of you did it? And they just all pointing their fingers at
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry. What you're saying is not helping. So when this
You
occurred...
don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way
See,
to end
I've already long since figured out where this is going. Well, that's fair, Fire. Have a good life. This entire thing's already been solved and wrapped up. The dude who was lynched because he sexually assaulted a woman. You all killed him. And now everyone wants me to pick the scapegoat. And that's what this entire rest of this game's going to be, is me picking the scapegoat, right? There's a lot going on here, and I'm not sure how much more in this game there actually is. But I also know this game's like 30 hours long. So clearly there's more than just this one murder. I need to see where this goes off the rails. How long have you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
So, yeah, let's get it on the record. Why did you do it?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive.
See, I know that's not the answer. You're going to tell me the answer.
And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
You don't want to talk about the woman, do you? Because she runs drugs for you.
The kind that shows up
You don't
when
want
you
me to
start
question
a
her.
strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Alright, but for the official record, tell me what he actually did.
Wrong. He harassed women. Raped
Here we
one.
go.
Harassed workers. Threatened to kill some as a warning.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation?
Yeah, that's a weird way to put that.
He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed
There's
one of
something
ours
they're not telling me.
mid-karaoke. Right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Liver Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was it the same girl who was sexually assaulted, as you said?
Aren't you fucking listening?
No,
My
I'm
man
listening,
is
but you're
talking to you.
implying there's something more here.
He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
So, there's a completely different person he raped that isn't that woman. We're not going to talk about that individual, because you're going to dance around the subject.
There's something odd here.
Yeah, there's something very off.
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not?
All right,
this
so
is
yes,
a
we're getting to
serious
this.
allegation. Make them talk about it.
Right, but then who?
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
All right, so what we're going to do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials.
You know, I told you I already
lucky
spoke to
didn't-
him. He said you'd
Oh,
cooperate.
So you went and talked to my mommy. And now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Why don't you push me and find out?
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big
Why
pussy.
is Master Chief threatening me? Good question.
The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Hmm. You know, I found 8 sets of footsteps and only 70. Where's the 8th?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
He slipped up.
She? So there's an 8th
slipped
Hardy,
up.
and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be?
It's the drug trafficker.
Elizabeth?
I've said this the entire
gardener?
time.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want?
You know, your group's so well put together, they just love to run their mouths for me.
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. End. You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head.
Man, you don't just
I'm watching
casually
you.
threaten to shoot me in the back of the head. Come on, man.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
My authority skills in the trash because all the clothes I'm wearing take -1 to it. Alright, hold on. We're done talking for 2 seconds so I can change clothes. Oh, no, I'm not done. If you come back here, I'm putting different clothes on. Hold on. Just watch me strip in front of you real quick. It's fine. Alright, so. I have... You are -1 to authority. Is that all I'm wearing? It was the glasses, really? That's something else I was wearing was -1 to authority. Alright, whatever. Alright, Titus.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. Again.
Good one.
About fucking time.
That's still an 8%. Hold on. I can push it. Bonus from items, -2. You know, something I have still has -2 on it. Huh. You're looking at the voice actors. I see. Where do I have a -2 to authority? The ledger? Huh. Thank you for that. I didn't realize the ledger had negative stats on it. Yeah, fuck, alright. Huh. Is it because I'm disappointed in myself?
Looks like
Man.
the circus left town, but the clowns
Alright.
are still here.
Alright. That's the 28%. We could try it. I could put a stat point in it. We could try it again. Yeah, I maybe the controller UI is just that fucky. I don't know, man. Yeah, let's try it. Let's roll.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Man. Kim, I need your gun. No. You know what, that's all
Did
I
you
got.
already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results.
Oh.
You're probably right. The others are
Oh,
only
it's
there
gonna
for
force
filler,
me to do
to
it.
make the gun thing pop.
Man. Alright, I guess we're doing it.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? We took care of it. The law handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
What the fuck? You know, I guess we're both
No
all
asshole.
around here.
You're nobody. I'm the law.
Stop yelling about the goddamn law in my establishment! We get it. You're all the law.
Fucking guard.
Let's just all cool off. We had some questions, that's all.
Hold on. We're gonna put a stat point in there and try to roll it again. Alright. Should be a 33%, right?
The circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Oh, 42%. Those are some damn good odds.
As you look
Yes.
around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
You know, I might not remember my past life other than this quick little reference to it. But I have a feeling the people in the precinct were also fucking useless, and that's why they didn't like me.
Oh.
You must be... Oh, rather, I didn't read the line anyway. I get it, Titus. You guys really are authority around here. You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer, sitting around with your dicks in your hands.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
You know, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of
You're
helping
saying
people.
we don't help people. I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
You You know, good point. Let's go with the first one. It's not about the one who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect.
And now we're gonna find the drug trafficker, right?
If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the world.
Yeah, she's the one I talked to at the very beginning of the game, I figured.
One. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
You know, that was a conversation we had. You know, I thought that was just funny, stupid answers, you know? Miss Orange Disco Dancer.
Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
Wow. You know, the the negatives of my action. Ah, yes. Could it be the consequences of my action? You know?
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
You know, it's funny. It's real funny. I had a feeling she was involved with the whole, she outright says, yeah, you're gonna want to interview me about this later, right? Man, superstar cop, right?
I don't understand what's so cool here.
I'm gonna top that off before I have a heart attack.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Full-on mental collapse. You know, let's avoid that.
It sounds like you're having a heart attack. Whatever you said, it couldn't have been that bad. Please relax. Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
You know, I do like how Zero Parades is doing this instead of like the 2 bars. All of your mental stats have their own bar and their own triggers for their stress to go up and down. I mean, I'm worried. So I qualified to get a review key from the devs for the Zero Parades. I've already pretty much locked that down. I might end up with the key before I finish Disco Elysium, which is gonna suck because then I'm technically responsible to do a stream of it before I'm done with their prior game. We'll have to figure that one out later. That one's a later issue. So what was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship.
Yeah, that's the point. You
raped her.
tell me.
That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
So this happened after all of that. See, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
What is your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
Ah, so she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Now see, I know she's staying here because of the strike. And while the strike's going on, she can't take her car full of drugs and push it past the gate.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent.
Oh, good news, I put them in an uncomfortable position.
What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
You said you party. Cool, cool. What do you mean?
Think I meant?
Did you do karaoke?
Yeah, tons of it. All the songs.
So you're saying you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all.
And that's why
I'm
you
gonna
hung
give
him.
you
See,
details of
now
that's
we're
what
getting
happened.
somewhere.
So put your dick away.
Now we're getting somewhere. You made it personal. Or rather, I guess he made it personal. You know, I'm just looking for motive here, man.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Well, I'm not gonna hint that I've met her, so, talk to you later.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Yeah. Let's get moving. Kitsuragi has something to say to me.
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when he mentioned your name?
Yes.
The sort of quivering jello thing with the eye.
Yes.
I think I know
The
that
victim?
woman.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Rhetoric's like, man, fuck. Met her in the hallway after I woke
Understood.
up.
You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I don't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I tried to hit on
Understood.
her. He's stone-faced. She said I'm gonna have to interrogate her later and it's gonna suck for me.
It is. This would have been good to know before.
It didn't come up.
It should have. Anything else?
No.
We'll be alright.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be alright. Is it though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here.
Man.
Try not to mess it up.
Man, you know... Look, it was a real funny voice line to press, you know?
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Oh, finally she's at her door.
This is the police. Can we come in?
You know, there while we were still doing the drunk cop act, there were fucking random options like I could try to barge in on her while she was in the shower and shit. I'm glad I never poked any of those. It would have been so much worse.
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
But the door was locked this whole time. How'd they magically open it? Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Yeah, I'm not gonna go poking through your room yet. Maybe after, though. I should put back on my, hold on. Man, my ledger has minus stats to it. Does it add anything? It adds Inland Empire. Is that why my Inland Empire just keeps going off all the time? Man, you know, that's pretty good. I mean, look, authority's a dump stat. It's fine. I didn't get whatever text that was.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Smooth as ice.
It's an increase
There
to
are
Inland
spots of
Empire,
mud
which is
and
really
rain
funny.
on the outside, even smudges. But
He
the
keeps
surface
chiming
of
in
the
to say
window is
stupid
clear
shit
from
that's
the
not super
inside.
important.
No chips, no hairline fractures.
But honestly, I'm loving the silly mental checks. That was something I was enjoying about Zero Parades for Dead Spies. It was instincts triggering all the time to just give me shit that wasn't useful. It was great.
Following your lead, The lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass. This window was recently replaced.
Looks like
yeah,
it,
you know.
yes.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside. Even
did not mean to
smudges.
heal that, but whatever.
The surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips.
I keep accidentally
no
putting my hand on
hairline
the fucking
fractures.
D-pad.
Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to...
Yep. Huh? Alright. I thought that was telling me there was an item down there. Smell smoke in the air. Cold coffee in the ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Well, we'll talk to you in a moment. I got stuff to investigate. Handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Alright, we'll see where this goes.
You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a maybell. The young woman looks at the maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Free item get?
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friso.
I didn't mean to actually
From
press
the
into
sides
this.
of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover. Because Friso was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see. To your
Alright, so what's in the book?
disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. No advertisements, you notice. So who's funding this radical commentary? After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Yeah, sure. Well, let's go through this entire thing in front of her instead of talking to her. You know, it's only fitting. But let's read the note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turned to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership.
Yeah, you know...
Perhaps they've overestimated the market demand for this kind of commentary. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today.
Man.
Yours in struggle, the editors.
All the silly shit I just bring to Kim. Kim, I found a copy of this magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
All right, let's put the magazine away. What else we got here? We got the white envelope. Oh, right, this is the other thing. What's this? White, this is the wildflower you caught, one of the bouquet word I can't pronounce you found on the whirling roof. It's shedding its petals quickly in your pocket.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white. a bell-shaped crown.
Kim, I found a thing.
This is
Kim.
the Insulindian lily, called Maybelle's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the king's men too.
Ah, so everyone did.
It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence it's on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Sorry about that. Had to mute to clear my throat.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game on the plaza? You should ask him about the flowers.
What is this? That's... Did you change the max number of characters it could use, or did it just break its rules? Yeah, it went to weird places. It went to some weird places. Don't tell me you fed Disco Elysium into it. You just got a little excited. I see. What is this? Oh, right. Photos of the tattoos. Right, whatever.
Welcome
All right, let's
to
talk.
the roof.
It said a lot of, like, disconnected things. Welcome to the roof indeed. Why is your apartment the only one with access to the roof?
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
What? That's a Super Metroid speedrun thing. Huh. You have a lot of data in this thing. Where'd Super Metroid come from? I think the model got tainted. Maybe? Did somebody talk about Metroid speedrunning in, like, Skip's chat or something? Like... Her hair is still slick from the shower. All right.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long
He's in a few
and
Super
lean.
Metroid channels. I see.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you got here.
Nice? I don't know about that, officer.
Where the ripe corpse of a man still lies on the ground,
Yeah.
spotted with green and purple.
Yeah, she did kind of ask me to get the body out of the yard, didn't she? It's supposed to... Huh. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it's... like, dividing its knowledge between chats. I can't remember if the last thing it said in here is, like, also kind of wild and completely unrelated, too.
The woman doesn't flinch, but there is something in her light brown eyes. A sadness.
Yeah. Mention a cleaning lady. I think I need one. Yeah, my room's kind of messy.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Inferno.
They
you
also
know.
say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernum.
Yeah, it was kind of my fault.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the one and only superstar cop. He's kind of a big deal around here.
Hear that, Kim? I'm a huge deal around here. You know? Yeah, this is part of the thing I told you about.
Yes, I understood that, officer. Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man who was hanged. The people responsible have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Man, can we just put this into perspective? Harry has been hanging out drunk as shit and doing nothing of value for like an entire week here, if not 2. The murder happened 3 weeks ago. Everything that happened to her happened 3 weeks ago. She had dealt with his drunk ass the entire time afterwards.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through
I'm still
something
suspicious
difficult.
she's the one who bought my gun. Because if I'm right about who she is the truck driver. What's your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amondou.
Where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways? The thought begins to form in your head, then dissipates. Something for later.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
What do you do? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
Fair.
Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
Alright, and what's that about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Man, see, this is what I mean. Inland Empire just comes in for the sucker punch. Alright, so what do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
Alright, now hold on, we're
Nothing.
going back to that point.
I do nothing with
So
it.
how do you make money with it?
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit. Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
A drug trafficker.
It's the world's most tired smile. Of course she won a beauty pageant. She's very symmetrical.
We take a look at your passport?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
You know... Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
I'm not gonna push it.
The record. So official.
Nice room you've got
Yeah.
here.
It's pretty deluxe.
Chio's just an... You know, Chio, you're gonna run into an issue here. If every single person on the server is a vampire, you're gonna have nobody to drink for. You sure as fuck ain't drinking for me, I'm telling you that right now. I will down all this garlic bread. What are you doing here in the Whirling Rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
I see, I see. Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here. On the island, yeah, that one.
Came to see the new world. It's a tourist thing.
I see, I see.
This is by far not the only reason she's here. She isn't overtly hiding it either.
What happened to the old New World?
It turned out to be a Zarath-infested third world slum.
Called Ilmara, and it didn't. Even after the Mesk colonized it 7 ways from Sunday, it's an industrial powerhouse.
That one knows now.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've
You're
been through
sexually
at
assaulted?
least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Sorry, I had a DM.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually, it's evening, miss.
Is it? It is evening. Time flies, man.
So, were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
Okay. So what we're getting is on the other side of this. Titus hung the man because he was jealous, wasn't he?
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
I see. And
Pretty
Titus
much.
asked you. Yeah? Yeah, so this plot thickens.
Warning them.
So you weren't.
I'm 89% sure.
So you're not entirely
You know
sure.
how it is.
Do you?
I failed halfway. Actually, I don't.
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium, not raped here.
Sexual assault's a serious matter. I'm gonna need a serious statement from you.
Serious.
You hear cracking in her shoulders.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted.
See,
Would I be
that's
this
what I
flippant?
needed.
You get the
Thank you.
feeling she might be.
So what did happen?
We partied.
Where have I heard this before?
A lot of partying going on.
You know, yeah.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
Like this kind of partying.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Fair, fair. I didn't know that was physically
Oh,
possible.
It is. You're still alive.
You know,
what did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination.
So
We
you two
also
are in a
had
bender
sex.
together. I see. Were you together?
I guess you can say that, yes. A
And
bit.
that's why Titus killed me.
Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
This is probably why the lawyer didn't want me talking to her, because the lawyer knew she probably wasn't going to go along with Titus's shit.
Oh, yes. I have multiple viewpoints. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
Yeah.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
Okay, so she reported
made
the
it.
hanging.
And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Yeah, see, I'm already on the same page if you don't like the other people around you.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Caller's voice is
I didn't
disguised, that's
exactly
fine.
disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
You were right to suspect there might be foul play involved with the broken phone line.
So you broke the landline. See, I assumed we broke the
Did I?
landline.
Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry. Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like you had some idea. I mean, that was nifty.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
So why go through all the
I
trouble?
don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, you'd still be hanging there.
Yeah. I mean, if I wasn't the one who responded to the call, he would have been down a lot sooner. But, you know, let's not talk about that.
He won't be down there long, miss. We will move the body to the morgue soon.
What can you tell me about him?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know... hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
Yeah, that's fair.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
You know, I've also seen him in
You
a
have?
dream.
Not like I do, I imagine.
You know, I see him as me.
She fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
Funny.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
What did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was...
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Alright, and how did the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
And did you party?
A little, yeah.
I mean, Titus already
Like you
admitted as
partied with
much.
the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I see. Diet Coke, electrolyte juice, and ibuprofen. Huh. Huh. I can't think where electrolyte juice would have come from.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said,
I see.
It's been a long winter.
Okay, so part of this is she's been involved with all of them, and then she's involved with the new guy on the block who's here to stop the strike and all that. And they're probably told by Everett to hang him, or they're jealous so they hang him anyway. So this is a lot less just written in stone than it appeared to be like 20 minutes
She
ago.
breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
I had something else before we go. A little
She
thing.
nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Why? Why? What is this flower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
Why was it here?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
No, your room's close to mine. I have a personal question.
Yes. You're just one room away. Very personal.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Where were you Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost
You
my
do
memory.
not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions, like...
Shh, Kim, I got
Get a
this.
grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here. Quick, say something professional.
Alright, we can talk
Why
later,
not?
miss.
I'll be here until 11 p.m. Drinking coffee, most likely.
Alright. We made, Yeah, Kim, do you have something to say to me about this?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
See, I want to hear why he thinks she is not going with them, but I'm pretty sure the solid reason is something along the lines of, She's not happy.
What else could she have
She's
done?
not happy with him
Lie?
at all.
She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me.
Not
It
sure
was
she
a
had to
smart
lie.
move from her.
Whatever. Something's off here, man.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming.
I mean, not off
Unusually
of her.
so.
Something's off this whole situation.
Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's the drug runner, but like... So she's probably the one the beatnik out front's been trying to cover her for, because she's been through some unfortunate shit. I mean, I'm gonna go poke around in here real quick. Yeah,
This
you can see it
medicine
from the
cabinet
bathroom.
is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the meds.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
It's quite the collection in here.
Anything of note?
Search the
Pill
bottles.
bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
I'll whisper that to him.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Yeah, this is probably from when she was partying with drugs and needed a little something to knock her over.
You could say he's on the lookout.
Search pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Alright, so is there something more interesting here?
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about that?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
I see. Brands also called Preptide.
A euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Let's not electrochemistry. I would fail. Told Kim about it, sweaty hands. I'd fail this so hard. Just take it in plain
The
sight.
lieutenant looks toward the door as if he didn't see you pilfer that sweet Preptide. He did, though. He totally did, and now he thinks less of you. Should have kept it sub rosa.
I didn't actually read the option I selected.
Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? Here.
I'm not going to use that for anything. She made it around 4 months of payments for this room. Yeah, I mean, the strike's been going on for a bit. The trucks are kind of landlocked until they can go somewhere, you know? I totally just nicked her drugs. Shit, alright. Well, we've actually made some pretty damn good progress today, chat. I feel like this is a good place to call it, honestly. We have had our little, We've had everything we thought happened up to this point kind of upended. Our worldview about how this went shifted pretty significantly. And the Hardy Boys have just fucked themselves over. It's a pretty good time to call it for a night. Come back next week. We'll grill them some. And then we'll see where we're left standing with it, right? So thank you for coming out tonight, everyone. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. No, I did. If you really enjoyed yourselves, check out the socials. I am totally gonna blow off doing anything and play Minecraft for the next couple hours before fucking off and getting some shit done. So take care, have a good night. I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.